Welcome back, everyone. WWE 2K25, Myrise, Part 3. Let's get into it. Man said, I hope you all doing okay. No, we're not.
Wow, you came all the way here to an indie show to see me? Must really be desperate for help against NXT.
Isn't fighting a rebellious mutiny exactly what lifelong best friends are for?
Facts.
I thought they were more for exchanging birthday cards and the occasional random text. But maybe we could branch out.
Not to mention the fact Mutiny keeps adding top names, so I can't really trust many people in WWE right now.
So you're saying I was your only option? I see how it is.
Best
I didn't mean it like
and
that.
only option.
Okay, maybe I did.
So what do you think? Will you do it?
You know I'm ride or die with you? Let's do it.
Great. We need to get started right away.
Okay, just hang on a minute. I do have one more match obligation to fulfill here tonight. Then we'll get started.
Okay, and try to win. Because if you lose, I might have second thoughts about this. And then my next best option is this guy named Troy Simpkin, and at that point I might as well just let NXT take over.
Haven't changed a bit.
All right. Good night.
So, this is how #1 draft picks live, huh?
A little bit.
Nice.
The tour bus is nice, but more importantly, it's private. We need this space to talk strategy, since who knows who might be listening backstage and feeding information to NXT.
Facts.
Good point. What about the GMs, though? Can we at least trust them? Adam Pearce was messaging me the other day.
Yeah, Pierce and Aldis are vetted, and they've given us full authority to counter the NXT mutiny movement. CM Punk will be helping us too once he's healthy, but for now, it's just us, so we need to figure out our first move.
Whenever I was in a tough situation like this on the Indies, I learned the best path forward is to focus on doing what I do best. Which, in my case, is being bold and brash.
Well, since you just basically dropped everything to come in here and help me, it's only fair you take the lead on this. What do you think we should do?
We need to hit them harder than they hit us. Punch
Facts.
them right in the mouth so they know who they're messing with. They showed up here and caused chaos? Okay. We go to NXT and do the same thing, but worse.
You scare me sometimes, but I like it.
You ready?
We're gonna punch them
Let's
right in
do
the
this.
mouth.
Let's do this. What the hell?
Well, hello there. Have a good flight
I knew
down.
Troy was in there.
We were expecting you.
We were not expecting you.
For the uninitiated here, I'm Troy Simpkin, former WWE producer, now NXT Mutiny's top producer. We knew you'd be coming and we outsmarted you. NXT is clearly not broadcasting here tonight, and instead has moved to a secret, undisclosed location.
You've got to be kidding me.
I'm afraid not. Man, you should see the looks on your
Man, beat up
faces.
Troy. They ain't give
Can I
Adam
strangle
Pearce
him?
no
I want to
sympathy.
strangle him.
I'm just the messenger.
Well, we came all the way here. We're not gonna leave empty-handed.
I think I see where this is going.
Yeah. We're taking Troy with us. He clearly knows more than he's letting on, and we can use him as a bargaining chip.
You're calling the shots.
This really isn't necessary. I'm just a producer. I'm clueless.
We know. You're coming with us.
Please be gentle.
NXT Mutiny, you one-upped us. Well played moving the location of your show. But if you think you outsmarted us, think again. See, I've brought in someone to help even the sides, and she had a brilliant idea.
That's right. We have borrowed your top producer, Troy Simpkin. Say hello, Troy.
Hello? Help, please!
Alright, that's enough. So, NXT Mutiny. If you want Troy back, show up to Raw and fight us. I have my debut match later tonight, and your buddy Troy will be out there at ringside.
And unlike you, we're not going to run and hide.
Facts.
We're going to be exactly where we say we are.
See you soon.
Please show up!
I had heard this new addition to the WWE roster has a take-no-prisoners mentality, but she seems to be bending her own rules here tonight.
Desperate times call for
Go
desperate
me.
measures, Saxon.
Hey.
Now, former WWE producer Troy Simpkin may not be well-liked, but he's the bait they're using to draw Mutiny out.
The question now is whether Mutiny will bite the hook and how any of this may impact the fight going forward.
Able to slip
Go me.
away.
Oh, right into a counter. Off the rope. Oh, look at this here. Arm wrench.
Can't lift anyone at that shoulder. Keeps getting worked on. Leading her into the corner now.
Come here.
Perched on the shoulders.
Feast your eyes. Is that enough to take out Zelina Vega?
Okay.
Not about to go quietly into the night.
That's
Took
cool.
some serious endurance, I'll give you that. You got to give a lot of credit here, withstanding what has taken out many other competitors. Oh my gosh, being fired right now.
Oh, snap, I
Neither
missed.
competitor letting up.
Nothing.
She did too.
Here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
One more time. She gonna kick out of it twice.
Into the torture rack. Will that be enough to take her out?
Well, hopefully she can't reach the rope.
Looking for the pin. And this one is over.
Can't believe my plan didn't work.
We
Troy,
both
they don't
thought
even care
Mutiny
about you,
actually
bro.
cared about Troy. But like they said, I guess he's just a worthless twit.
Hey, I'm standing right here. And I'm just as shocked as you are that Mutiny didn't ride in on their white horses to save their prince.
I don't know why.
I wonder if I can get my old job back. Can either of you put in a word with Triple H?
We need to find something NXT
What's wrong
actually
with him?
cares about to lure them into a fight. Otherwise, they're going to keep dodging us.
What about their precious Unity Tag Team Championships? If kidnapping Troy didn't work, maybe we could title nap those?
You might be onto something there. But how are we going to find out where they're broadcasting from?
I could help with that. If you put in a good word for me.
Yeah, sure. What can you tell us?
I may have been on a group text that mentioned the undisclosed location of their shows. But first I'll need reassurances.
Troy? Disclose it. Now.
Okay.
Like, what's wrong with him?
Fine.
Another successful Unity title defense for Alexis King and JC Jane.
Not anymore.
Hang on, we have some visitors from the Raw and SmackDown side.
How'd they find out where we are? Did you tell them, Saxton?
It wasn't me, but they're taking the fight to the champions.
Good. It's about time.
It looks like we're going to have an impromptu brawl on our hands. This is an incredibly
here.
bold move to come down here and bring the fight to Mutiny.
It's bold and brilliant, Cole.
Oh, yeah.
Attacking in an undisclosed location, the Unity champs were totally complacent. They let their guard down, and now they're paying the price.
I still can't figure out how they found us. Do you think my phone might have been hacked? And if so,
Oh my goodness.
do you think Mutiny would hold that against me?
Sometimes you just gotta show off and show out.
DDT, crucial
Thought
reverse.
you was gonna get spared? Nah.
And a basement drop kick.
What's
Oh
wrong
my
with you?
God!
Are
Oh
you
my
kidding
God! Right on the
me?
back of his neck.
The amount of leg strength it takes to...
Setting up for something here.
Alexis King takes a vicious buckle suplex.
And JC's nailed with a stun gun.
The champs are down.
Where are they headed now?
They're grabbing the Unity titles.
I think they're leaving with them.
And the champs can't do anything about it.
They've come in here and
Come on now.
stolen the NXT Unity Tag Team Championships. I love it.
Score one for Raw and SmackDown.
I saw what you did by invading NXT's secret location and acquiring their Unity Championships.
Yeah.
Bold move.
Thanks. I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny. We've known each other since we were kids.
I know all about you. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral on this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it. So this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
We understand your stance, but we don't have to agree with it. We're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
Facts.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the
That's
other until this is all over.
Lexis King and JC Jane have successfully defended their Unity
it's gonna be
titles
easy.
multiple
Come on.
times, and you can bet they're itching to reclaim their stolen belts tonight.
Yeah, but those defenses were practically gift wrapped with hand-picked opponents in favorable locations. Tonight, they face a real challenge.
We will see. These two new allies have a history, but the big question is, can they gel in an official match and walk away with some hard
Get
work?
off me.
Counters on top of counters, and these opponents are at an impasse.
Snap suplex.
You keep reversing that one move.
Create separation.
Counter after counter. Neither superstar getting the clear
Doing now
advantage.
Beautiful, expertly executed combination of strikes and some kicks to follow.
How many strikes can one superstar deliver?
And that was one heck of a combo there.
What's wrong with you?
Breaker. He puts him into the corner. Bam!
First on the top rope. Leaping ability.
Hail Mary minus the grace. Quick reflexes so important in a match like this. Oh, right to the body.
For the record, Saxton, you and I would never have that kind of chemistry.
Hey, I'd be a great teammate.
I've seen you trip over your own left foot. No, thank you.
Counters to gain the advantage.
Goodness.
Oh,
I try to.
we could be seeing
I try
something here.
Abdominal
to
stretch.
interfere real quick.
That's one way to get out of it.
Vicious running knee.
We do the same thing around
Challenger
here.
really struggling to avoid major damage.
Yeah, but you have to keep on battling for your team.
Boom, nice.
Tag. Oh,
Knuckle sandwich.
Driving their knuckles into their opponent's skull. This is nasty.
this is giving me a headache.
The atomic noogie.
Maneuvers out of the way. Oh, man.
I don't know what I just did.
Body slam.
And he's tagging his partner in.
Oh, down by the DDT.
He averts the offense.
Come on now.
Basement drop kick.
Samoan drop. Coming in off the tag. Running knee lift. Downward spiral.
She tags her partner into the action.
Northern Lights suplex. Perfectly executed. Brainbuster.
Locking up here. Oh, poke to the
Poke me in the
eyes.
eye.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
JC eats a clothesline.
Watch it. No way.
This is King with the belt shot.
And the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes.
Is that the producer who was wrapped up in all this?
Yo,
I
Troy.
think so. Seems like he's working against NXT Mutiny now.
Hold on. Spear on JC Jane.
Looks like his eye's okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down onto JC Jane with the cover.
Come on now.
That'll do it.
Maybe Troy ain't so bad.
New Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
Come on
And
now.
don't forget the assist from Troy, the producer.
Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now taking their Unity Tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you used that goofball Troy to find where Mutiny was hiding and then win their Unity titles. Well done.
I guess Troy's show of loyalty in our match was enough to get his job back.
And we discouraged Mutiny from trying to hide from us. They said from now on, they'll be back at the Performance Center.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. You got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
I know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldous and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
Yeah, it is convenient. I can't believe he's still staying neutral. Makes you wonder if there's something else going on there.
Facts.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any Mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first?
I'll say bro. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. We got the championships. You know what I'm saying? We getting back at the Mutiny from NXT. And we locking Raw and SmackDown down. So, on that note, I'll catch y'all later, man. I hope y'all enjoy. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.